Yeah. Well, we talked about first credit to how hard Pitt played to get back in that game. You know, their youth at times showed, and then their heart and fight showed, just like some of our inexperience showed. But we ran some decent offense in the first half, but we were getting hurt by their offensive rebounds. I didn't think we did a good job of taking care of the ball and rebounding. Second half, I liked how we played defensively, and I like how we rebounded and played good, solid, tough basketball. And then the last, 4 minutes, I think we were up double digits. They made some plays, a couple off the glass, but they attacked. They made some plays, and we had too many uncharacteristic turnovers. Kihei was really good, and then, just had some errors that were, I think he's frustrated with. I liked how he played up until that point, but you grow from it. You learn from it, and, of course, it's hard to get wins, and we're fighting, and so we'll take it. They had a great look the possession before the end of the shot or the end of game. So we were fortunate, played well, and that would have been a hard one to swallow, but thankfully we held on.
Doug.
How much is your prior success on the road made you maybe more, not that you were comfortable, makes you more comfortable in situations like this?
We say it all the time, the guys that have been in those environments or been in spots like that, maybe Kihei took it for granted too much. He was pretty relaxed, but Momini's been in a lot of those spots, as Kihei has, and Braxton some, Jay a little bit. So those guys, I think, it's helpful for us. But it still comes down to home or away. Are you playing good basketball? Just doing the little things well. And Pitt, you see, as I mentioned, their inexperience, then you see our inexperience, but I thought we had a steadiness for a while. Thomas, stretching the defense. Momini got it going in the second half with some rebounding and scoring a little bit inside. So I think any experience is good as long as you grow from it and learn from it. And because we've been playing better basketball the last few games, I think that maybe is as much as of anything. And the way our system is geared, it shouldn't matter home or away. And so, again, good thing we had a lead. Yep.
Casey Morsell, 24 minutes.
Huge.
When you saw him go down the other night, would you have thought he would play today?
No, I didn't. He didn't practice the day after, and then the day before he did some walking and running, but it kept getting better and better. Great treatment, obviously, by Ethan Salib, our trainer, and that was a game-time decision, and I'm glad because we need it. Pitt is so good at attacking the paint and beating you off the dribble, and I thought he really spread out and defended well, and he did some nice things offensively, made the free throws, and was steady, but that was good toughness on his part, and we weren't sure. I don't think he was sure, but it felt good in warm-ups, and it was a big shot in the arm for us.
Okay. Jeff.
Tony, you guys spent a lot of time in practice on rebounding. Was that a point of emphasis?
You sure? It didn't look like it.
At halftime?
Yes.
Was that something you talked about?
Yeah, we did. I thought we gave them some careless ones where it was just some we let them get a jump ball or we just handed it off or we didn't go get it with two. And so that was frustrating, and they were challenged at halftime and responded to that challenge for the most part on the glass. So that was very important. And, yeah, we needed it all.
Okay, we'll take one on the left right here.
You mentioned Pitt's inexperience once or twice your own sometimes too, but with the players that are back for Pitt this year, you're starting to see some polish.
Absolutely.
Players and some growth under Capel so far.
Coach is doing a great job. I told him that before, from where they were last year, and he gave all those young guys experience. Now they're in their second year, and then he's got a very good, obviously the freshman, is it Champagne? I'm not sure. Champagne, okay, close, right? There you go. Good freshman. And then, some of the other guys in their interior, I thought the big guys played tough. Yes, that's how you build it. You get those young guys experience, and it's hard in today's college game to keep guys, and to get them to their upperclassmen years. But that was our model, and you can just see it coming, and I think he does a great job because of how hard they play. And, they didn't shoot it as well today. We've struggled at times to shoot it, so he's doing a lot by not shooting the ball great from the perimeter, and they're getting better. And, again, if they'll stay together and work, that's a formula that's hard to beat, I think, in college basketball.
Okay, we'll take one in the middle, and then Jeff.
Tony, where can you see in Pitt that inexperience the most? Where's it most evident?
Yeah, it's like with our team. It's just how do you win? How do you stay sound and disciplined through each possession and not having those, all right, you look good for a few possessions and then the lulls, whether it's a decision or a looseness with the ball or you quit on a play or just consistency. And that's hard to be be so continuous and so kind of battle tested that you stay in there for the possessions on both ends. And, you know, it's just part of it. But again, the fact that they could come back and make those plays, and they did that at Virginia Tech. I think 2 games ago, they were down at Virginia Tech, and they found a way with their pressure and their ability to put, you know, touch the paint with Xavier doing that bodes well. But inconsistency, I mean, that's what we have, and that's, I think, where you see it.
Okay, we'll take one last one, Jeff.
Has your philosophy on defending with a 3-point lead in the final seconds changed the late game?
I just flip a coin before each game and say, today we're not going to foul. This game we are going to foul, see whatever goes. You know, we've done it both ways, and we've been very poor both ways, and we've been good both ways. So it was a hard one. And, yeah, has it changed? No, I just think about it a lot more, and we've done them both. We really have, and it just was – we decided, obviously, to not foul. And I'm glad that the shot was in the guy's hands because, you know, Braxton, I saw the ref wave it off, and he – pokes his hand. I think the ball was going in anyways, but it was clearly out. But we decided not to, and you know, today it was a good decision, I guess. Instead of putting them on the line and letting them maybe get a free throw rebound, you've seen in the games in our league where it's been tried both ways, and success and failure.
Okay. All right. Thanks,
Thank
Tony.
you.
Well.